Welcome everybody to another episode of Latifs Inspired. Today I'm going to be showing you such a simple recipe, but it's going to be absolutely packed full of flavour. I've had a very busy shift and I just had to record this. I'm sorry if I look a bit tired, but this recipe is delicious. I made it for the guys and they were absolutely gobsmacked how tasty it is. And I'm just using a stock cube to enhance the flavour of the rice. Now this is when you go into Indian restaurants, you have cumin pilla rice, etc. So this is a cumin inspired pilla rice, but using olive oil, and we're going to be using the stock cube for the flavored rice. Now my auntie is very picky, and like in Bengali we say na khushtani, so she'll be always moaning, but when I made this dish for her, she was like, wow, this really tastes beautiful. And I also made it tonight for the restaurant, and one of the chefs, it was like, oh, that rice was one of the most beautiful rice ever. So I thought, why not put it on the channel? It's so simple, it's so delicious, and it's so easy to make, and you can make it within half an hour or so. So right, without further ado, let's crack on to this amazing little dish and watch till the end. And remember, if you like what I do, like my recipes and my tips, don't forget to don't be shy, press the like button because it helps the algorithm, and I want to boost this video. It's such a simple recipe, but I want to get this recipe out. It is delicious. So cumin pilla rice, like, share, subscribe.
About me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Right, beautiful people, got my foil paper ready. Now this is 1 mug, so this is just a general coffee mug, so 1 mug of rice. I just basically washed it and left it in the water for about 30 minutes. I've got ground cumin, cooking salt, 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger. This is my stock cube, about 4 green chilies, extra virgin olive oil, 1 medium onion just diced up, and whole cumin seeds. So it's a bit of Indian mixed with Italian, etc. But this is absolutely gorgeous, I promise you. So remember, watch till the end for this amazing recipe. Beautiful. Right, people, so you need a nice little rice cooker, a rice pot, sorry. I've got this dish that I use for the curries, but it's nice and simple. So I thought, you know what, it looks nice on the camera, I'm going to use that. You just make sure you need a nice lid. This is very old. This is about 19 years old, and this is the right size for this. So let me show you this amazing dish. Right, to start off with, Bismillah, let's get the fire on. So that was olive oil, and that you need to use a fair bit of olive oil to get lovely flavors out, and obviously it's meant to be a bit healthy, so if you're watching the calories, just ease off it a bit, but for the flavor I've used about 3 to 4 tablespoons. So let that heat up. Right, people, it's been a couple of minutes, and now we're going to add whole cumin seeds. Now this is a proper Indian dish, but I've used the olive oil, like I said, for a healthier option. So 1 heaped teaspoon of cumin seeds going in. Bismillah. Lovely little fizzle. Right, 1 diced medium onion going in. Reduce the heat to a low. All that fragrance from the olive oil, the onions, and that cumin. Gorgeous. So let the onions soften up slightly before I add the garlic. Right, the onion's been cooking away for a couple of minutes, and now we're going to add a tablespoon of garlic. Bang. Beautiful. soon as that garlic hits the olive oil. Wow. And that's a fair bit of garlic as well, because I want that flavour to come out. If you watch my channel, you know how I enjoy garlic. So there's lots of garlic there. It's going to bring out this amazing flavour. Right, people, while the garlic's cooking away, get your stock cube and so this is the lamb flavour stock cube. Boil a kettle, put some water there. We use 1 cup of rice, so we're going to need about 1.5 mugs of boiling water. Give this a stir and let that stock cube dissolve. Right, beautiful people. Nice and caramelized. It's not taking long at all. About 5 minutes cooking time maybe. 1 cup of rice. This is a proper Bangladeshi method where we toast the rice. It just builds that lovely nuttiness, and the oil is going to cover every single grain of the rice. So do this for a few minutes. Ground cumin, 1 heaped teaspoon. Lots of flavour and very simple flavours this. Cooking salt, 1 heaped teaspoon. Salt to taste, I'm using 1.5. The broth goes in. Bismillah, tawakkalallah. That's 1. A little bit more. About 1.5 mugfuls of water just gone in. Crank up the heat. So the green chilies, take off the little bit tip because that releases all the flavour. It's lovely colour as well as a nice little chili-ness to it. So this is like a yakhni pilau, a Kabuli pilau, all of it, all in one. But no ghee, proper, healthy olive oil. Now it's on a high heat. I got my foil paper ready. I'm going to get my my lids ready as well, and then wait for the stock to be absorbed by the rice. And when that's done, then I'm going to put it on a low, very low heat, and let it cook until all the water's evaporated. Wonderful, right, people. Sound of rice bubbling away. Cumin inspired pilau rice, cooked with olive oil, whole cumin seed, ground cumin seed, green chilies, and using the flavouring of the lamb from a stock cube. Lovely inspiration, lovely recipe. All you got to do at home is try this in order to understand the simplicity and the flavours. Absolutely beautiful. Proper lovely jubbly dish, promise you. Now, put it on a low heat, and what I tend to do, I tend to cook on the tava. So I'm going to heat up this tava, and then I'm going to put this rice onto the tava after I fold it up and sealed up, and then cook it very slowly. So the rice is almost ready. This is about 50% ready, and now we're going to use the heat to finish off the rice. Foil paper goes on. So I want the steam locked in, and for the steam to cook the rice, and it's on a very low heat. It needs to be a bit more lower, to be honest with you. There you go. And we're going to come back to this in about 12 to 15 minutes. Right, people, it's been a good 12 to 15 minutes. There you go. You can see some of the steam. There you go. You can see it from here. Right. There you go. Look at that. There's loads of steam there. So turn it off and let it rest for another 10 minutes before you enjoy. Now don't be tempted to open it. We've put enough water and it just needs to rest. And all that steam is just going to help everything just relax and ready for us to munch away a bit later. So another 10 minutes, guys. Patience. Right, ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth. Let's check this out. It's been resting for a good 10 minutes now. Let's check out. Bismillah. Be careful, sometimes this can be very hot, which this is. And this steam can be just very lethal. Voila. Voila. Look at that. Look at that. Ground cumin, whole cumin. Rice is nice and fluffy. Wow. Check this out. Check this out. This beats Kabuli pilau, yakhni pilau, fulab, whatever you want to make. So simple, using just an ordinary lamb stock cube. Wonderful. Now let's plate up. Bismillah. Wonderful. Check this out. Wow. Cumin, pilau rice in all its glory. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. This is amazing and it smells so beautiful. I can't wait to taste it. I'm salivating. Beautiful. Right, people, let's check this out. Wow, steaming away. Basmati pilau rice with cumin. Let me shut up for a few seconds and admire this. Right. Humble little rice dish, but this, oh, the smell. Smells of lamb from the stock cube, that ground nutty cumin, as well as the grounded cumin powdered spice as well. The olive oil, it's got a lovely fragrance. It's beautiful. Right, let's check out this rice. This looks like a proper akhni fulab, we would say in Bangladesh. Let me show you this. Check that out. Fluffy, steaming away, individual rices. Beautiful. Let's try this. Bismillah. Wow. I'm not just saying it, I'm not messing around. This is proper tasty. Nice fat coated on that rice. Obviously there must have been fat on the stock cube as well. So it's got that lovely rich flavour in the rice. And the cumin, the ground cumin, the powdered spice, as well as the whole cumin. In Indian food, we love that cumin spice. This is very delicious. This is probably the best side dish that you can make at home. And it's so simple. You don't need to cook and cook meat for about hours in order to get the flavour. Buy yourself a little stock cube. Do this. Absolutely gorgeous. I know you've been watching my behind the scene video and you really liked it. I will try to make a few more videos. It's quite difficult to do when you're running a service. However, if you've enjoyed it, I will do a few more. Now, if you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more videos at Latifs Inspired. And I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. See you soon.
About me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.